scared money don't make no money. So, hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome on back. Your girl is still feeling the 90s vibes. You know, I had to bust out Pac, you know. I don't know what it is, but I've been feeling the 90s. I've been feeling the 90s in the worst kind of way. But anywho, I digress. So today's video is all about the products that I'm going to be using. They come from my IPSY GLAM Bag Plus. I've been using this service, well, the Plus service, for about 6 months now. And I originally got on with IPSY because Jaleesa Moses, when she started working as an IPSY creator, that's when I joined the bandwagon. And when she left, they started rolling out this new IPSY GLAM Bag Plus idea. I was like, well, you know what? Let me just try it and see what happens. And, you know, I'm quite pleased. I will say it is a 50-50 toss-up. So I literally have been collecting stuff over the past couple of months, or a couple of boxes, and I decided to do a look with some of the ones that I haven't yet opened. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look, you know what to do. Just keep watching. Alright y'all, so I moved y'all in a little closer so y'all can see all of my imperfections. Like legit, this little friend right here, not okay, not freaking okay, but whatever, I digress. It's fine, it's fine. So first things first, I'm going to prime my face with this YENSA Color Plus Face Tone Up Primer. And I'm just gonna, you know, do that first. But everything else, like my foundation routine and everything, is gonna be the same. So, I mean, we can just move past that. But I definitely wanted to try the primer because it came in my IPSY Glam Bag. Actually, my Glam Bag Plus this month. So, we're gonna see how this holds up. It looks like clay to me, but it might actually be a holy grail this summer. I really don't like the consistency, really. I think the consistency is a little rough. I mean, it feels like clay, so I don't know. So now that my foundation and everything has been placed and set, we're gonna go on and move to the eye look. So I have been getting my IPSY Glam Bag Pluses for, I wanna say, it's been a couple months. So I can honestly say that I've had the service for about 6 months now. And I really do like the upgraded version of IPSY Glam Bag Plus because you do get full-size products, and I feel like the selection is a little better. It's kind of almost like you get what you pay for. No shade to those that actually like buy the $10 a month. I just feel like you don't really necessarily get to thoroughly test the product because they're like sample sizes. But anyways, I digress. So I'm going to be using in between the Wonder Beauty Wonder Dress Seascape palette and then the Moods palette by SANCHEZ, which she has actually 2 other ones on the back of here, Mamacita and Diosa. My Spanish ain't that great, so you know, forgive me. So the palettes, I'll let you see them. And I don't believe in swatches. If you've been on my channel before, I just like to play with the makeup, like forget swatches, because some of y'all be lying with swatches anyway. So this is what the palette looks like, and I think it's actually really cute. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it's all shimmery shades, which that's why I like the Moods palette, because it also has some matte shades as well and some transition colors. So here is the Moods palette. I really do love the fact that they do have transition colors mixed with the party colors. Alright, so let us play. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film an updated foundation routine here in a little bit. Just bear with me because I feel like I have like the perfect combination for oily skin for the summer, but I needed to test it out just a few more times before I share it with y'all. So I'm priming my eyes with the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer by NYX. I think that this formula is beautiful. I think that it is the perfect shade for me to be able to set my eyes and prep them for makeup application, you know. And I also like the fact that the consistency, if you're looking for a dupe for the NARS Radiant Concealer, like this is it. Like, you heard it here first. So to start everything off, I'm just gonna go in with this color right here, and I'm just gonna work that kind of onto my crease it's not really a transition color. It's just to make sure that, you know, I feel good about the steps that I take. So from my last video, I've been talking to y'all like about just beauty drama, and I must say, like, I'm glad that we're on to something else. I'm glad the Game of Thrones is over, because y'all were on social media, y'all were getting on my nerves, especially people that don't really watch Game of Thrones. Like, I legit, like, I never got into it, but now that the series is over, I'm gonna go and watch it to see what all the fuss was about. But just so we're clear, I still don't get it. I'm going to take this pink shade, yeah, right here, this pink shade right here, and I'm just gonna work that onto my crease and just see what happens. But nah, I'm so glad Game of Thrones is over. Like, y'all can hate me all y'all want to, I don't care, but I'm glad that it's over. I'm glad it's over. However, I'm still kind of mad at Issa Rae because we have to wait a whole nother summer for Insecure to come back on, and then 50 Cent is making us wait for Power. But I mean, I guess he's paying us on the back end to make sure that we have like 15 episodes as opposed to 8. But still, I'm quite upset. Not gonna lie, I know, like, I have been feeling so 90s, like, between my clothes, between like the different kind of makeup that I've been doing here lately. Like, I legit am like feeling super throwback these days. But one thing I can say is I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like Disney, they need to tread carefully with all of these like remakes. Like Aladdin, I kind of low-key have my doubts on that movie just because, I don't know, I feel like all of Will Smith's movies sometimes, like for the past couple years, have been flops. I'm not saying he's a bad omen, but I'm like holding my breath. And then Toy Story 4 is coming out, The Lion King, which I hope and pray that they do not mess up like our version of Hamlet. Like, I promise you, like, anybody that grew up with I had a Lion King party, I had a Beauty and the Beast party, I had a Pocahontas party. Like, I really honestly feel like Disney and Pixar, they need to find something else. They don't need to be recreating like classics. But it's cool, it's cool. All right, now we're cooking with gas. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this yellow and I'm just going to, you know, just work that onto the outer part of my crease on the edge and see what we come up with. I don't really work well with yellows, but I'm trying to, you know, step outside the box, you know. New things in 2019 is a hashtag, y'all. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut my crease. When in doubt, cut your crease. Because my left eye is bigger than my right eye, sometimes your girl's cut crease don't always look together, but I mean, it always looks worse before it gets better. So I'm done with the Moods palette for right now. I'm just gonna go in, I wanna say with this sea salt color right here. And then I'm just gonna work that onto my eyelids in some form or fashion. I really don't know. I'm just trying new things in 2019. So we'll see. We'll see how pigmented this is, and we'll see, you know, if it's worth it. Before I start judging, all right, let's see if the MAC Prep and Prime, which I haven't used this on my channel in so long, but I mean, it's still a goat when I need a good spritz for a nice color. So we'll see. All right, let's see if this works. If this gives it a little extra something else. I'm not really sold on this color, like this consistency, and I don't know, I'm not gonna say like that it's the quality of the product, because I received my Obsessions palette that I used in the last video that came in an IPSY GLAM bag. Like, so I'm not gonna say like, oh, you know, this pigment is trash, the quality of these products are trash, but I will say that, I mean, I'm a little disappointed looking back at the monitor. Like, I don't like what I see. So I'm just going to take my, it's like my Old and Faithful brush, like my Old and Faithful shader brush, and I can't find it. Oh, here it is, here it is. The M153 brush. It helps your girl out all the time. So we about to see. So I'm gonna take that, and it's bigger and it's chunkier. So hopefully we can get some payoff using this brush. I'm just gonna go into this seafoam color and just see what it does, because I really just don't like, you can see the concealer where I cut my crease. Like, maybe at an event nobody will notice, but I will know. So I don't know. So I'm just gonna take this on a dry flatter brush, no prep and prime, no nothing, and I'm just gonna kind of pat this away. But like, I'm not impressed with this little palette. So I'm gonna go back in with the mousse palette. Now I'm just gonna take that pink shade again, and I'm just gonna place that onto the outer corners to make everything look a little bit more seamless than it does right now. Alright y'all, so I am back. I went on ahead and did my lashes, eyeliner, the rest of my face all off camera because none of the products were in my IPSY GLAM bag plus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the highlighter, which did come in my IPSY GLAM bag plus, and this is the Benefit Sunbeam, and we're just going to see how I like it. I'm going to rub it in both hands and then just kind of press it onto my face, and then I can finish the rest with a brush or something. But for the most part, when I'm working with liquids, I kind of don't like to use brushes like that because I feel like they just don't look right. And I like to rub in with my hands first to warm everything up so I can have a nice application. For blush, this came in my IPSY GLAM bag plus. It is the LOVECRAFT Beauty Blush Palette. And let's see what we have here. Let's see. So these are the colors that we are working with. I'm probably gonna mix these two because they are the most closest to my skin. So I'm not even gonna try to pronounce these, so just trust me. So I'm just gonna go in with these two colors right here and dust my cheeks. To set everything in place before we move on to lips, I'm going to take this CIATÉ Dewy Spritz setting spray. I think it's a setting spray. It says it's a setting spray. You have to shake it up first because I guess there's some cute little things in here. So look, that's what happens when you shake it up. So we're just gonna see, we're just gonna hold it up for a couple seconds, let it do its thing, let it marinate in the bottle. All right, that's enough marinating. All right, let's see what happens. Alright, so I know I did this all backwards, but what I'm going to do to spruce this look up, because I'm not 100% satisfied with it, I'm just going to go in with the color Coastal, and I'm just going to work that onto my lower lash line and hopefully see if we can salvage this look. And then since we're being extra, I'm just going to go back in with that same palette, and I'm just going to take the color Coral Reef and just go ahead and put that onto my inner corner. For lips, I got two of these ILLAMASQUA. Maybe is there an English side to this? Oh snap. I'll put this in the description box. Everything that is being used today will be put in the description box. But if you all know how to pronounce this, leave it in the comments because I feel like really stupid. I'm just gonna line my lips a little bit, give me a little bit of ombre effect. For my lip color, I'm just going to be taking my ESTÉE Lauder lipstick. Yes, IPSY GLAM bag plus, you still do get like prestige brand products, which is what I love about like the actual service. And this actually came in an IPSY GLAM bag. So I've gotten Lancome stuff, I've gotten NARS stuff, I've gotten Smashbox stuff. So I mean, it's not just the up and coming brands, it's like legit bona fide brands as well. So I'm just gonna take this color. It's a nice little pinky color. I think it's cute. I think it's really cute. And I'm just gonna work that onto my lips until I feel good about it. Alright y'all, so this is a completed look. It's not what I expected, but hey, this channel, we take lemons and make lemonade, honey. Okay? Okay. So if you like the video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, you know what to do. Just subscribe, join the fam. While you're at it, hit that notification bell so you'll know every time I come at you with some new stuff, you know. Hey, help me help you. But yep, that's all the time that your girl has today. Remember that until my next upload, the kindness doesn't cost you a thing, but your attitude costs you everything. So until next time, remember to be kind and be you.